Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Good morning and welcome to the groundbreaking of the Caticlan Passenger Terminal Building. At this point, the President shall lead the groundbreaking and time capsule laying of the Caticlan Passenger Terminal Building that will signal the start of the project. To assist the President, may we call on Department of Transportation Secretary Vivencio Dizon, Governor Jose Enrique Miraflores, CAAP OIC Director General Danjun Lucas, and San Miguel Corporation Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Ramon S. Ang. We now join the President as he places the blueprint of the project. Local newspaper, and Philippine peso coins inside the time capsule. Now that the time capsule has been sealed, the President shall lower the time capsule. At this point, we witness as the President and our guests pour soil over the time capsule. Thank you, Mr. President, for leading the groundbreaking and time capsule laying. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito'y kinakailangan. Tayo na magtulong-tulong na maunlarin ang mahal natin.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil Sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na magtulong-tulong. Napaunlad
We may now be seated. To formally begin our program, may we invite San Miguel Corporation Chairman and CEO, Mr. Ramon S. Ang, to deliver his message and project briefing.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Secretary DOTR Vince Dizon, Secretary DOE Secretary Sharon Garin, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We started this project way back 2005 and finally got the go-ahead signal 2009. It has been through a lot over the years. We faced delay after delay. We had to stop, reassess, make changes, not once, but several times. It took longer than expected, mostly because of the right-of-way issues. They are not simple. They involve families, communities, and land that needed to be handled properly. We had to do things right, even if it meant waiting a little longer. But today, finally, we are breaking ground on the new passenger terminal of Caticlan. While waiting for the issue to be resolved, we focus on what we could do right away, from extending the old runway of 600 meters, we extended it to 2,400 meters, but less RESA, it's 1,800 meters net. It's good for jet airliner that can fly direct to Singapore, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Indonesia, and soon, this terminal will have 8 passenger boarding bridge, and this airport is night rated. It can operate 24/7. During the pandemic, we keep the airport running. Then, in 2017, there were concerns raised against the passenger terminal which we were building at that time. And they wanted us to move to this new site. But the problem is the right-of-way again, homes affected, school, and other infrastructure. It took even more time to resolve. Today, while some of the right-of-way issues are being worked out, we have made enough progress, and with the design now ready, we can finally start building the PTB. We are confident that we can get this job done in 24 months as promised by Megawide. But as we prepare for the growth that this terminal will bring, we also need to think ahead, which is why we propose a Caticlan Boracay Bridge, not to replace what's already here, but to help support. With more visitors expected, we will need a better, more reliable systems to manage not just access and traffic, but also daily movements of goods, and as important, the waste, solid waste, basura. The island generates thousands of tons a day, and also sewages. As we all know how difficult it is to get that off the island quickly and safely. This bridge can help with that. At higit sa lahat, wala pong bankero or boatman na mawawalan ng trabaho. We know how important the boatman are not for the transport, but for the Boracay experience in general. They have been part of this story from very beginning, and they will continue to be. Under our proposal, we will work with them, train them, help them transition to driving a hybrid vehicles that will bring visitors across This way, they keep their role in welcoming tourists, gain more stable job, and help lead the move toward cleaner and more sustainable transport. Like this airport, we see it a way to help Boracay thrive even more, protect what makes it special, while opening up new opportunity for the people. We call it home to the provincial government of Aklan, the municipalities of Malay and Nabas. Thank you for your continued support. And to the people of Aklan, thank you for your trust, your patience, and your belief that this day would come. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay. Thank you po.
Thank you, Chairman Ang. To also deliver a message from the people of Aklan, may we please call on Governor Jose Enrique M. Miraflores.
Mr. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., Mr. Ramon Ang, President and CEO of San Miguel Corporations, Secretary Vince Dizon of DOTR, Secretary Sharon Garin of DOE, honored guests, friends in the national government, ladies and gentlemen, mayad-ayad nga adlaw sa tanan. Today marks the beginning of a bold new chapter for the province of Aklan. The groundbreaking of the new Caticlan Passenger Terminal Building is not just the start of a construction project. It is the realization of a shared vision, a testament to partnership, and a strong expression of our collective belief in the future of Aklan. We welcome this development with open arms and grateful hearts. This terminal is a powerful symbol of what's possible when the national government, the private sector, and local communities come together with one common goal: to bring tourism and economic prosperity to the next level. We thank you, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., for your full support in modernizing our country's tourism gateways. Your commitment to upgrading our airports, especially here in Aklan, is a bold step forward that will leave a lasting impact. Under your leadership, we are not just planning improvements, we are now witnessing them take shape. We are deeply grateful for the continued support for the development of the Caticlan Passenger Terminal Building. This vital project reflects Aklan's growing role in national tourism, and we remain committed to making every gateway to the province world-class and future-ready. To Mr. Ramon Ang and San Miguel Corporation, thank you for your trust and investment in Aklan. Your presence here today signifies confidence in what Aklan can become. The Aklanons are proud that Caticlan, the gateway to world-renowned Boracay Island, will soon rise beyond the image of a small terminal. Proud that it is poised to become a shining example of next-level tourism. We are ready to welcome more visitors, offer better services, and make every journey to Aklan unforgettable. As the local government of Aklan, we are not sitting on the sidelines. We are equally aggressive in upgrading our own terminals, improving access roads, and developing public facilities, because we know that true progress is shared progress. Mr. President, Mr. Ang, and to all present today, this is more than just a groundbreaking. This is a gateway to opportunity, a landmark growth, and Aklan's bold step forward into a brighter future. Padayon kita, mabuhay ang Aklan, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Governor Miraflores. At this juncture, may we call on Department of Transportation Secretary Vivencio Dizon to introduce our guest of honor.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Thank you for your introduction, Energy Secretary Vince Dizon. Please sit down. Secretary Vince Dizon, Energy Secretary Sharon Garin, who is with us today because after here, we are going to fly by the rig in Malampaya that is now slowly drilling down into the seabed with with a reasonable chance of success of finding further reserves. The Aklan Second District, the CEO of San Miguel Corporation, and I have to say, our very, very important partner, full partner with the government in nation building, the CEO of San Miguel, Ramon Ang. Aklan Second District Representative Florencio Miraflores, and the honorable members of the House of Representatives, Aklan Governor Jose Enrique Miraflores, Malay Municipal Mayor Frolibar Bautista, Nabas Municipal Mayor James Solanoy, other mayors. Nandito yata yung mga ating mga mayor. Nandito at naka-excited lahat para sa pagbukas, pagsimula nitong ating terminal building. The officials of the Civil Aviation Authority, who was represented by the officer in charge, Attorney Danjun Lucas, Chairman and CEO of Megawide Construction Corporation, Mr. Edgar B. Saavedra. Nung pinipilit na matatapos ito, maraming nagsasabi pa, nasa eroplano pa lang kami, si Sec Vince, sinasabi na niya, pinangako ng Megawide na matatapos ito ng 24 months. Kaya nung binanggit ni Chairman RSA yung 24 months, ang bulong namin dito sa harap, sabi namin sa kanya, no pressure, no pressure. We take it back, pressure. I'm sorry, we really need for you to finish this 24 months or even less than now. And what I was telling the CEO of Megawide, I was telling him, says, you have no excuse because I've seen your other projects. Nagawa nyo na eh. Even more complicated constructions, and this is a relatively simple one. The more complicated construction projects that Megawide has undertaken, they have finished it on budget and in time. So that is what we are hoping for and are looking forward to. My fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Well, this is a very important day. As Chairman Ramon has very clearly laid out, this is what we could refer to as a much-awaited project dahil ang dami-daming pinagdaanan, nasimulaan, natigil, nalipat, maraming pagbabago bago tayo umabot dito sa araw na ito. Ngunit, nandito na tayo. We are very happy and we are all very excited that we are slowly putting together the building blocks of our policy of opening up our areas, tourist areas, our business areas, to international travelers without having to go through the Manila Airport. And this is simply because, although Manila Airport is improving once again because of the concession agreement that we made with San Miguel, it is improving and we are going to increase the capacity in terms of passengers per hour, movements per hour, in terms of passengers and travelers per year. However, it would be much easier for our tourists or for any travelers na doon na sila tumungo, kagaya dito, diretso na sila dito sa Caticlan. And from here, they can go to Boracay, they can go around and see all of the tourist destinations. Marami ritong tourist destination. We can see all of the tourist destinations around the province and in the neighboring areas. And so it is not something that is just belonging to one province. It is not just Aklan who is involved in this. It is the entire region that will be assisted by the construction of this terminal building. The influx of people, of travelers, is going to be a big boost to the local economy and, I might add, the national economy. Tourism right now contributes close to 8% to our GDP. And that is something that we want to increase. And that is why these projects that we have are also very important. We are doing the same things for many regional airports. We have been talking about Iloilo. We have made agreements with in Bohol, in Siargao, and there will be others more. Ngayon pinag-uusapan pa lang, so I don't want to let the cat out of the bag because they are still in discussions. But the idea is to open up the Philippines not necessarily only through Manila, but on international flights coming from Europe, coming from Southeast Asia, coming directly to the tourist destinations. And in this case, maganda, tama yung nabanggit kanina that it is better here because the ferry experience is very important and very much part of the experience of. I remember coming here as a vacationer, and pagsakay mo sa bangka, eto na, bakasyon na ito. This is where the vacation starts. And so we are making that experience even better. Boracay now is a much nicer place to visit than it was a few years back. And we are doing the same things, as I said, with the other tourist destinations, with the other business destinations. Hindi lang tourist, pero yung mga lugar na gusto nating i-develop na sa ngayon ay maliit ang airport, hindi mapuntahan o mahirap puntahan, ay pag nabuksan ang mga airport dyan, talagang makikita natin maraming magbabago. So this is one step in what you have to describe is going to be the beginning of the journey. And that journey is to bring the Philippines once again to the forefront of the rest of the world, to bring the Philippines once again to the top of mind of the rest of the world, that this is a place where people can invest, this is a place where people can come to have a vacation, this is a place where the businessmen can come and do business to the benefit of their own interests and, of course, of the country. And so that is how important today is, and I'm very, very happy to have come today and to witness the groundbreaking and to be part of this groundbreaking. And it is already in my schedule, and 24 months I am coming to cut the ribbon. Kung pwede mong gawing 18, I won't complain. Kita mo, masarap kausap tong Megawide, very hindi sila umaatras sa challenge. So thank you all. Once again, as was mentioned, the problems that occurred here are the usual problems when it comes to infrastructure, right of way, land acquisition. And that's why kailangan natin pasalamatan ang local governments, dahil kung hindi sa local government, both on the provincial and the municipal side, kung hindi sa inyong tulong, hindi namin magagawa at hindi namin mabubuo yung daan kung saan kailangan ma-expropriate o kailangan magkaroon ng negotiation. At we always turn to local governments to help us. And once again, that has been fruitful. And it just goes to show, exactly like the governor has said, when the national government, the local government, and the private sector work together, hand in hand, not opposite sides, but hand in hand, this is what we can achieve. So we look forward to many, many more of this. Maraming salamat. Congratulations sa inyong lahat. Magandang maga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request the President to kindly remain on stage and grant us a photo opportunity. We kindly request Chairman Ramon S. Ang to join the President on stage. May we call on the DOTR and CAAP officials to please come on stage. Local government officials, please get ready. Thank you, DOTR and CAAP officials, please exit to your right. Next, may we call on the local government officials to please proceed on stage. SMC and Megawide officials and staff, please get ready. Thank you, local government officials. Please exit to your left. Next, may we call on the SMC and Megawide officials and staff to please proceed on stage. Next, may we call on the SMC and Megawide officials and staff to please proceed on stage. Again, may we call on the SMC and Megawide officials and staff to please proceed on stage. Again, for our third set, may we have the SMC and Megawide officials and staff. Thank you, SMC and Megawide officials. Please exit to your right. Thank you, Mr. President. That ends our photo opportunity. And that concludes our program for today. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing us with your presence. Once again,